Hey guys, my name is Jan. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome! So good to have you here. And today we'll be actually building my new bookshelf. So I actually have a terrible problem with book buying. Yeah, yeah. It's bad. It's really bad to the point where I am running out of shelf space. Hence why I'm stacking. This is getting tight. So I have decided to build a new bookshelf, which is really simple. It is just a 4x4 like cube organizer that I just got at Target. I have this tiny little gap that I want to fill. I might be actually moving the printer as well, but we'll see because I do right next to my bookshelf. I have a printer, so we'll see. We're gonna build the shelf together, and then we're gonna see if it fits in the spot, and then I'm gonna actually put my TBR in this little corner. So, yes, and I'm taking you guys along with me. Okay, if you guys are wondering what shelf I got this one from Target. It is the Bright Room 11-inch storage collection. It is the 4 cube organizer. It's about 24 inches in height, 24 roughly inches in width, and then 11 inches in depth. My measurements for this is it's a little bit off on what the gap is, but if we can move the printer, that would be great. But we'll see. First, we're gonna build it. We're gonna see if it fits in this little corner, and then we'll go from there. So we're gonna build it first. just stepped in some wrappers from building the freaking thing, but it works. The only thing that I think is really, really ugly is the cords. So I think I might get like a cord box. I'll give you guys a little tour. And then I'm gonna take my break because I need a break. Okay, here's the shelf in all its glory. As you can see, that's what I'm kind of complaining about is like that's just out in the open. I tried to hide I tried to hide the bottom cords as much as I can, but I'm not as picky about that because that's going to get covered by books anyways. But yeah, this is kind of what we're working with. I'm thinking of getting maybe like a cheapo cord box off of Amazon just to hide this diabolical box of cords. I'm not a huge fan of that. But other than that, I do have some lights for this shelf to match the big shelves. This is going to be where my TBR will be. So these will be the TBR shelves, which I'm actually quite excited about. And I feel like it fits really perfectly. And if I want to get another 4x4 just to put up here, I can. I can get an attachment, which is really, really cool. But yeah, I'm going to take my break right now and then we can fill them up with books, which I think you guys will be more excited about than the fiasco I just put up with. Okay, so I moved my TBR from the other room just now. They're all on the floor. I have a couple books here that were also on my TBR. I have a couple books up here that's also on my TBR. So the way I'm going to organize it is paperbacks on top and then hardcovers on the bottom. There's not there's like 3 holes, so I'm hoping like 3 shelves. So I'm hoping I can fit most of the paperbacks in here. If not, then I'll keep the hardcovers in the other room. I actually moved all my really fancy editions to the other room because I liked to look at them and just having them really nicely there until I've read everything would be perfect because I'm actually thinking about moving them here if I can. Again, this is my TBR. This shelf is designed to be my TBR shelf. So, yeah, I'm not going to touch anything on my bookshelf just yet, the big one, just because I am like obsessed with it right now. And it honestly does not need any changes yet. So I'm going to do that and then I am also going to try and separate my contemporary fiction with the contemporary fiction section and vice versa and just trying to find where books belong, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're gonna I really want to read these during spooky season, so these will be a priority. I don't know if you guys could hear me. I didn't have my mic in my hand, but I'm basically just going to be dividing it where in the front will be the priority that's books I want to get to as soon as possible, and the back will just be like cuz I have to double stack them or none of this will like not all of them will fit. So I am going to put in the back not so much priority. So, but then in the front will be like priority. I want to read these immediately, type B, basically. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. That's how I'm sorting. The top shelf here, so far, I just have like 2 candles and then the monthly TBR on top, which I think I really like that touch that just fits really nicely. So then as I'm done with like these books, I either haul them or unhaul them or like I keep them or unhaul them depending if I like them or not. Again, this is my TBR. These are the books that I need to read ASAP as quickly as possible because I want to know if I'll like them or not. So that's just the heads up. So I might change depending on like. Okay, hey guys. So I kind of brought you guys on the level of where this new shelf is. I'm actually quite happy about it. So I will give you guys a little tour, and then for the final touch, I will actually put the lights on, and that will be the last thing that we do in this video. So let me give you a tour on what I did. Okay, so the top of this shelf is just my monthly TBR, and then I have some candles on here. And then I actually have my light thingy here. I might get a light box just to cover that. It's a little bit ugly, but for now, I'm so glad that it's not on the ground anymore because I think one time I literally tripped on it and it was not fun. So let's go ahead and continue on to the bottom of the shelf. So over here on the left, I actually have books in the back. Those are actually like my non-priority list, and the books in the front are my priority lists. The books I would like to read as quick as possible because these titles are like really popular or just books that I'm more gravitated to than the ones in the back, which I think is definitely okay. Um so yeah, so we kind of have that for this shelf. The next shelf will be the one next to it, which is the one right here. There's nothing in the back, but I think I'm going to do that as kind of like we're going to do priorities in the front and then non-priority books in the back, and I think that will be a really good system to have. So these are more priority books. I kind of put a Stephen King Pet Cemetery up here because Ordinary Monsters and Pet Cemetery I actually do want to read in October for spooky season. I might do a little vlog on that. I'm not sure. I will be back in school, so yeah, so these are another continuation of kind of like the priority books that I do want to read. So that is one shelf. Then over here, the one at the bottom shelves, these are all my hardcovers that are on my TBR. These are kind of like, I didn't want to mix them with the paperbacks because sometimes, yeah, I just don't really like that. So these are the priorities of my TBR, but paperback. I mean, not paperback, hardback. This shelf is actually currently open. I'm thinking of putting like some contemporary fiction, any like dark romance books here as like to be read. I'm still thinking of what to do with this shelf, but I think that's kind of like what I want to do. Obviously, series are gonna stick together, yada yada yada. I always try to keep them as close as possible because low-key I don't like separating my series at all. So yeah, that's about it for this shelf. I am actually going to put some lights on and then that's it for this video, I guess. I don't know if you guys can see it, but these are the lights that I have. They're actually warm tone. They might be a little bit too long, but I feel like this would fit really perfectly on the shelf just to give it some umph as much as the other shelves do. So, yes, we're going to put these on and then we'll see. lights out up. So now it is time for the big reveal. So let me go ahead and just plug them in. Ta-da! They're kind of bright, but I feel like over time they're gonna dim slightly, but I really like it. I really enjoy it. Gives some volume. And the cords here in the corner are a little all over the place just because there was a lot of excess, but I wanted to still be able to plug in the lights. So yeah, and then the corner over here is like not cooperating with me. So I'm gonna fix that and then yeah, we'll go from there. Hey guys, it's Editing Dan here. There's no mic attached to my phone or anything because my mic died. So the last clip from my video just was in silent. So literally all I was saying was that I finished the shelf. I kind of actually maneuvered it a little bit. I added some books and stuff. And then I actually took the lights off. I think I mentioned that when I edit the video that I just took the lights off. It was just a little too much and the bulbs were getting hot, and low-key that kind of gave me a scare because fire hazard. But yeah, so anyways, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. It's the end of the video, obviously, and honestly I love that I have another shelf for space and stuff. So I'm eternally grateful that you guys just watched me struggle building it and then also putting the books back in. Yes, so this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And then also, I think I said to put a emoji if you finished the end of the video. I think I was gonna do the little star sparkles. I will put them up here somewhere so you guys know which one I'm talking about. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Can't wait for the next one. Bye.